Hello there, how are you? I hope all is well and everything is absolutely amazing on your end. Welcome back on my channel. You're listening to Light Channelings once again, and I am back with a new card reading for all of you today. So, to let you all know, today's reading starts with an appearance of number 55 and number 272. So, if you've been seeing this number, this reading is definitely going to resonate with you. So, let's start with today's reading. Right now, it looks like your counterpart. I'm seeing number 1122 1122 right now. Give me a second as I have to make a setting. Okay, so we're back. Right now it looks like your counterpart has taken a step back to regain their energy. At this point of time, they are not willing to open themselves up and deal with anyone. They want some time out to think about what it is that they want in their life, what it is that they want to manifest. At this point of time, they just want to be alone. They don't want to get bothered by anything or anyone else. They just want to see what it is that they can do to bring stability and security in their life. I feel like at this point of time, they are not willing to or are not possibly ready to open themselves up for you as well. That's for some of you. If you are blocked, after blocking you, they are taking time away to think and reflect back as to what it is that they want in their life and what it is that they desire. But what happened here is that even after blocking you, they are realizing that they made a mistake. They are not going to accept that in front of you, or they are not going to say that to you, but now they are willing to make things work. After blocking you out of their life and rejecting you for something or someone else, now they are realizing and understanding that they've made a mistake and it's time to end all those associations, commitments, connections, promises they've made to other people about you, that they are not going to pursue you, that they are not going to accept you in their life, that they are not going to come towards you, that they are not going to think about you, that they are not going to accept you in their life or take any sort of offer from you, that they are going to withdraw themselves from you or things like that. Whatever sort of promises, commitments, or vows they made like that with other people, at this point of time they are realizing and understanding that it's time to end all of that, because they aren't serving their highest good and never did in the past as well. So it's time to bring in the change. This person is going through an awakening or already had one recently, which is making them reflect back on each and everything, choice, decision, or action they've made or taken in the past, which have brought them today here at this current state or phase of their life. So they are ready and willing to fight for this connection. They are ready and willing to walk away from anything and everyone who isn't in alignment with their heart's desires and what it is that they truly, deeply long for and want in their life. And that person is their true divine soul counterpart. It's happening as you're healing, growing, evolving, and detaching themselves as you are healing, growing, and evolving and detaching yourself from them, which is making them think about everything very deeply and change from deep within and bring those changes into the physical reality. They want to work things out with you. They want to work on this connection. They are working upon themselves. They're working on their insecurities, their fears, dilemmas, their habit of overthinking. They're working on opening up themselves even more to you, but at the same time, they are learning to create boundaries with all of those people who have filled their mind with all sort of negativity in the past, who were attacking you for no particular reason and was just envious or jealous of this connection. This is something that your counterpart is realizing and understanding at this point of time. They're going through an awakening, and your divine team, angels, guides, and ascended masters are working very, very closely with them at present, currently. Now they are ready. Not completely, they are taking their sweet time because they want to make sure that they are making a right decision now, and they don't want to repeat the same old mistakes of choosing a wrong person again and again, like how they did in the past. They don't want to repeat those sort of mistakes, and that's why they are taking their sweet time away from you, planning, strategizing, thinking a lot about what it is that they want, who it is that they want in their life. But at the same time, there are things which need their attention as well, apart from you. So they are trying to balance everything out. They are trying to sort things out and make a way out of the mess they created for themselves. There is a possibility that other people are not letting them move away or change the direction of their life or take decisions on their own. They might still be interfering in their life. I'm talking about other people like friends or family members, but the thing is that divine is interfering here, your divine team is interfering here to end all of those connections and bring in complete ending of those karmic associations, commitments, connections, or relationships in your counterpart's life which were not serving them and were actually causing your counterpart to block you out of their life because of these individuals, situations, connections, or associations. So that is something which needs to end first and foremost before you can see any sort of progress or positive movement forward with your spiritual divine connection. Okay, so right now what I'm seeing, or this will happen in near future for you when you hit this timeline or time frame, or when you align your energies with this energy, or when you manifest this change or this outcome in your connection. That's when this will happen in your life. Okay, so there are two situations I'm picking up. If your counterpart rejected you in the past, now they are willing to make changes as um, as universe and your divine team is helping them to awaken and realize what the truth is and who it is that they are meant to be with. So this is what's happening right now with your counterpart. They're not going to take any action towards you right away. They are going to take their sweet time, and in other case and in another situation, what I'm picking up is that your counterpart is fighting for you, fighting for this connection, and blocking those people out who are not for their highest good, including their own friends and family members, because they have clearly understood and realized it's because of these individuals they have hurt the person they love the most, and they have done some really wrong deeds in their life as they got influenced by other wrongdoers in their life who are not awakened and don't even want to get awakened. possibly because they like being in that energy, or they enjoy being negative or pathetic, especially towards other people. So this is something your person, your counterpart, is learning, understanding, realizing, and accepting. They want to work with you, they want to work on this connection with you, and at the same time, they want to work on themselves so that they do not make the same sort of mistakes. I mean, repeat the same sort of mistakes they made or did in their past, and at the same time, they want to work on their issues, and through their issues progressively. And I feel like they are doing so, and it's all happening because divine is helping them. There is a possibility that your counterpart may have enrolled themselves in some sort of e-learning course, or maybe they took an admission in some other course where they have to be present in person to learn things, and all of this is related with personal development. So you'll know if this resonates with you or not. Universe is going to confirm that for you. You will see it happening in real life, or you might just see some sort of signs that this is what's happening. If that's not the case, your counterpart is just finding ways to learn about how they can work upon themselves and how they can bring in the change they want to see in their life. And that change involves bringing you back into their life. The change involves making themselves deserving of you and deserving of the love you freely and conditionally showered upon them in the past. This is what's happening here. And along with all of this, I feel like it's because they are having to face this drama coming from their friends or family members. They are willing to even hurt those people who are trying to hurt you indirectly through way of them. So if it involves hurting their family members for the sake of doing right and just, especially towards you or towards this connection, they are going to do so, because those people don't even deserve their love and respect to begin with at the first place. Especially a woman or elderly feminine figure in their life who was just extremely controlling, manipulative, cunning, and sneaky with them, just to control them and manipulate them into thinking that you are not best fit for them or for the family. They are willing to or are ready to hurt that person, or just break the relationship with that person as well. Or if there was someone else your counterpart chose over you and got into some sort of commitment, relationship, connection, they are willing to walk away from that person as well. They might have already communicated their truth with that person, and there is a possibility that that other person is also fighting with them and arguing with them to control them and keep them held back and remain in his or her life. But your counterpart isn't going to listen to anyone. They're ready to face the challenges, or this is what's going to happen in near future for you. Okay, all the confusion, all the dilemmas, all the suffering, anything and everything that holds them back is going to come to an complete end, and your counterpart is going to do so, even if that means fighting against all odds, because universe is giving them this guidance that it's not always for your highest good to act out of guilt and obligations and make your life decisions on that basis. You have to take a stand for yourself when it is the right thing to do so. This is the guidance they are receiving. I mean, something related with what I said. This is where they're awakening, and this is how they are awakening, growing and evolving day by day, slowly but surely. It is a slow progress, a slow change, but it is happening. So be grateful for that. Okay, they are communicating their truth with other people. They are seeing the true colors of everyone in their life. Universe is showing them who's what in their life, including their closest friends or family members. They kept close to their heart and prioritized every time above anything and everyone in their life, especially above you, because these people wanted that. These people wanted them to mistreat you for them so that they can feel powerful and important in their life, so that they can feel validated that they are the one who deserve to be, or in other words, they wanted to feel as if they are the one who deserve to get all of the attention, love and priority from your counterpart, but not you. They wanted to win over you, and they wanted to degrade you down. They wanted your counterpart to discard you like you are some sort of garbage. That's what these people wanted, and this happened in the past. Your counterpart did treat you and made you feel like you were just an option or a piece of garbage for them. Because of these people, they went in another direction and chose someone or something else over you. But now things are changing, everything is changing here. Your counterpart wants to start a family with you, and your counterpart wants to give you what it is that you deserve. All of this is happening because you are working upon yourself. All of this is happening because you're detaching, growing, evolving, and you are developing that forgiveness deep within your heart by connecting with your own emotions and allowing them to heal. You're letting go of what doesn't serve you, and that's how this is all being reflected back to you in this manner. You get my point? There could be this possibility of a fear, doubt, or illusion that your counterpart has in regards to you, that if they come back around at this point of time, you may not accept them back, or you may reject them or hurt them like how they did to you. That's why they're going to take their sweet time, so that they know that it's safe to reunite or reconnect back with you, and it's not going to end up in ugly fights, arguments, or drama anymore, because that's what they do not want, and that's why they are going to take some time. It's little bit happening at a slow pace. You might not like that, but maybe this is what's needed at this point of time. Universe is not forcing them to take any action, but is helping them heal, ascend, awaken, and evolve and learn, so that when they come back around, you do not repeat the same old patterns like you did in the past. You're not getting defensive with each other. You're not blaming each other for what went wrong and who did it. Instead, universe wants to make sure, or maybe your counterpart wants this, that whenever they come back around in your life, they don't want to see you getting upset on them. They don't want that. They want a peaceful resolution and outcome to happen in between both of you, and that's what's going to happen. So that is why all of these changes are taking place. Your counterpart is going to come back with an offer, a solid committed offer, which is going to bring in a lot of abundance, positivity, happiness and joy, not just in your life but in theirs as well. And this is why all of these changes are taking place. I'm seeing number 188 right now. Okay, everything is going to come out into the light. Whoever was sneaky, whoever was deceptive, whoever was cunning and clever, whoever had malevolent intentions towards you or towards them but was acting as if they are their well-wisher or true real friend but turned out to be a foe, it's all going to come out in the light and the justice is going to get served. Your counterpart is going to bring in the justice and the judgment in your favor. The judgment is already happening over all of those connections which were based on lies, deception, envy, jealousy, and the need to control the other person. They are all dissolving, declining, and dying at this point of time, or will in the past, or will in the future, if these were the reason of your separation or breakup in the past. Are you getting my point? So this is what's happening. I'm seeing number 199. So trust the process. Everything is happening for your own highest good. For some of you, I feel like your counterpart has this habit of controlling situations and keeping things to themselves. Like, it's their habit of taking action when they want to, or doing things when they want to. Maybe this is a pattern they have been repeating, but this is what needs to change. So this is what's going to happen. If your counterpart has this habit of controlling situations or people by giving them silent treatment or not doing anything about changing the situation or circumstances, I feel like this needs to end, because this has brought you a lot of heartache and pain. This need of theirs to um, control the situation, to go according to their way or the highway, is not something which is going to work. That's need to end. And I feel like for a lot of you, this habit or this pattern that they had or got or catched while growing up came from their mother. This mother figure is very, very toxic, but doesn't look toxic at all. She doesn't look toxic at all. If you'll see her, you might misjudge her as a very nurturing and caring and loving person, but that's what you call a covert narcissist. That type of person she is or was. So a good amount of toxicity and negativity that your counterpart had and projected all over you came from their mother or their sister, or maybe from both, or anyone else in their life who holds a dominant feminine energy over them or in their life. Okay, your counterpart would have to fight for you, and they will fight for you. So universe is just saying that you wouldn't have to compromise with your worth and value in order to attract them back in your life. Everything is going to happen naturally and organically. It's time for them to take a stand and fight for this connection and show you with their real efforts that they really mean it this time and they are serious about you and this connection. They would have to prove that to you, and universe is going to help them do so. You get my point? So this is what's going to happen. I don't want to drag this reading any further than this. I've already explained anything and everything that is being shown to me right now through way of the messages that are coming from these cards and the spread I've laid down for all of you. Don't worry about anything and everyone. You do not have anything to worry about, anything and everyone at this point of time. Now it's less of your job to make things happen, but more of your counterparts to make things happen. You already did your part on the spiritual level. Continue to do so, don't stop, because that's what is going to give your counterpart the power, the courage, and confidence and the strength to bring those changes come into this physical reality and make it happen for you. And they will do so. They'll have to, they'll get dragged out of those situations if they do not and act stubborn or rigid, but they'll have to one way or the other. So worry not. Make sure that you continue to heal yourself and work upon your issues. Let the control go, let the obsessive thinking go, let the confusion go, because there is a possibility it's because your counterpart was confused about you and was unsure and indecisive about you. You continue to pick that up, but that's going to end as well. It was because of their family, family members, or maybe parents who were controlling them and manipulating them into thinking that maybe you're not a good fit for them or their family. They kept on being back and forth with you or in and out of your life, but that's not going to happen anymore. Okay, so this was the reading. I hope you enjoyed listening to me and this brought you some sense of clarity and a sigh of relief as well. Do let me know how you felt after listening to this reading, and do hit the like button if it's of any use or benefit to you. Do subscribe for more such reading content or guidance, and feel free to follow through with the link given in the description box below, as I'm thinking of using all that earning from donations to send towards those institutions and people who need it the most. Okay, so that's all for now. I'll be back again. Till that time, please take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye bye.